Hello everyone, hope you're all safe and well. It's a match day, which is throwing me a little bit. But what I thought I'd do is we've released our edition of On the Ball this week, which we'll be doing each Tuesday over the rest of the year. And the On the Ball podcast, it's not ideal timing, obviously, because of the games or what have you, but we'll work around that. But this is a special segment for you. You can listen to the full podcast on your usual podcast player of choice. Just search On the Ball podcast, bit of Norwich City in there, and you should be able to find it really straightforwardly, and make sure you subscribe to then hear it. But we did try a new section this week, which was basically us predicting what the next week is going to look like. It's giving the gift of hindsight. So here is that section. It was myself, Ben Mouncer, and the wonderful Chris Goreham. So catch that just now. There'll also be my usual video verdicts, of course, on all the Norwich City action coming up this week, and I will do a live Q&A on Friday afternoon too. And subscribe to The Athletic, obviously, because it's great. In the meantime, take care. Enjoy this little section from the podcast. So for those wondering, Norwich host Birmingham on Tuesday, and then it's Wycombe on Saturday. I don't know which of you would like to go first, but I am going to go straight in with Wycombe. I mean, Wycombe look one of the worst Championship sides I've seen so far, which seems like a great thing to get involved in terms of predicting. But I think they have scored their first goal, I think, which they celebrated with euphoria, but they lost. And their boss, Gareth Ainsworth, who's obviously done a brilliant job to get them where they are, is just delighted to be here. So that will be exciting seeing them down at Carrow Road on Saturday. Is that a prediction?
What are you predicting then?
I think it's going to be about 8, isn't it? Surely 8-0. But hopefully Norwich will get a consolation. Yeah.
Are you asking us for score predictions here, Michael?
I just want stuff that's going to happen. What's our week going to look like?
I think Norwich City surely finally are going to get some points behind closed doors at Carrow Road.
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous prediction. What are you talking about?
Six league games dating back to Project Restart. Obviously, Preston doesn't count because there are fans in the ground. The other behind closed doors games.
Manchester United, so close in the cup.
Yeah,
so close.
But the empty seats of Carrow Road have yet to see their team pick up any points
or score.
Well, we scored in the Man U FA Cup game.
Oh, in the league. I was thinking in the league.
In the league. No, you're right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bring back the 1,000 fans. And I mean, Aita Karanka, they tend to be quite lively games when he's at Carrow Road. He's in charge of Birmingham now. Obviously, there's a bit of a Middlesbrough-esque 2015 vibe to Birmingham now. I've noticed, which is good because that was like 5 years ago. So whether they're all at their peak, I don't know. But
I think that's going to be a draw, that game. And I think there'll be a meltdown from fans on social media, and then we'll beat Wycombe comfortably. And I think I said at the beginning of this week, 7 from 9 is a minimum from the 3 set of fixtures. So I'll probably take that. Although, would I really take a home draw against Birmingham? I'm not sure.
I mean, it would, Chris. I can feel now a good, convincing 3-0 home win against Birmingham, and then a 0-0 goalless draw at home to Wycombe.
Yeah, I think we all know from Norwich City what it tends to be like, don't we? And I think if they beat Birmingham comfortably, then I'll be more worried about Wycombe. That'll be one that will somehow manage to do a derby and lose to a goal in the last minute or something. I could see one of them being a fairly comprehensive win, and the other one being a frustrating draw or even like a 1-0 defeat. I just think that's so Norwich, and we'll come out at the end of the week saying, well, if we can do it, there'll be signs of potential. There'll be moments like the build-up that led to the Rotherham own goal on Saturday, where you'll go, here we go, they found it again. And then there'll be moments like the derby game where Pookie will be slipping over and all goodness knows what. We're not quite there yet, are we? So I'd be delighted if we win both games, but the way Norwich have been recently, I'm not going to put my neck on the line and say it's going to be 2 comfortable wins, because it just won't be, will it? It's Norwich City.
Todd's going to play, isn't he, Ben?
You tell me, Michael. You've got the inside track.
I don't make those decisions. It's not up to me.
I hope so. Although I thought Steepy did all right in phases on the weekend.
Yeah, I think I owe Marco an apology, actually, because halfway through the second half, I was like, get him off. What is going on? Because it so much seemed to end with him giving the ball away. But I think looking back at it now, that was just my perception of everything, because he was kind of involved in a lot of the really good moments, especially in the first half, played a big part in the equaliser, and actually didn't really give the ball away much more than some of the other worst offenders on the day. So
Sorry, Marco. You didn't know it, but now I've apologised. So there we go. Marco's going to score. Let's put that in. It'll be a Marco Stiepermann goal. And then we haven't seen a celebration for a while, have we?
No, that's true. I think he's 30 games without a goal, I think.
3-0.
I think he is, yeah.
Wow.
Born to score.
Ouch.
A lot of those were kind of sub-appearances in the Premier League, but yeah, he's not scored since the previous Championship season, has he? So.
Well, there you go. That's quite a bold prediction then, isn't it? Ultimately. Well, I tell you what, whatever happens, we will be back the other side of it, which I suppose is the exciting part.